welcome to another Art with Heart Colour Hop. We are doing copper clay this week, and I'm going to be using the copper clay cardstock as my card base. We're going to be using the new suite that I have purchased, the Winter Nest. This is the Winterly Treetop stamp set. We're just using the sentiment that's in that set. We won't be using the dies. We will be using things from the suite like the natural twine. So this is the Natural Tones linen thread, sorry. We will be using the designer series paper called Nest of Winter, and we'll be using this piece here, which is also backed by this piece there. We'll be using this piece of DSP 13.8 by 13.8 by looks like it's like 9.5, and there's our linen thread, Natural Tones linen thread, and we're also going to cut this little gorgeous little cute bird fussy cut out of the designer series paper. So we'll go ahead, make up your, this is just your simple A-frame card base. So make that one up. And then we're going to add here. Oh, we're going to need dimensionals and mini glue dots and Memento ink for the sentiment. So if you want to grab out those supplies, yeah, and I'm just trying to, this should be a quick and easy make. It shouldn't take too long. Now we're going to center that so you saw me unbox the mini catalogue. So when this video is live, you should be able to purchase this from the mini catalogue. That's September the 4th. And I can't think of the date that this card has been posted, but it will be after the September the 4th. All right, now that we've got that, what we want to do is we want to basically just tussle the linen thread. And the best way to tussle it, I want to spread out those fingers, want it nice, I want nice and wide tussling, and why not, let's tussle this one as well while we're at it. Okay, so I'm just going to combine those colors, and then it pretty much just goes onto the card. I want to hide the ends, so that'll be the next thing. But first of all, I'm just going to check that we have got perfect. Yep, that's looking really good. Okay, so we're going to bring in our glue dots, and we're just going to stick down. I'm going to use our take a pick tool. Nice and easy to pop our glue dots off with a take a pick, and then so our DSP is going to pretty much be in this top corner, so anywhere in here we want to stick our ends. So I just pop the glue dot down, and then grab an end and grab another end. Okay, grab another glue dot, stick that in there again like that. Just grab the ends, pop that one there, grab another end and pop it onto there. Okay, now because we've got that thread down there, you would like to put dimensionals behind your DSP so that it stands up. So grab in your nice big dimensionals again. You can use your take a pick tool, pull it off, and pop your dimensionals around onto the corners and around the edges. Even pop it in the middle as well, around the edges of your designer series paper. This one I've cut to about 7.8 by about 8.8. And I have been deliberate with, no, sorry, I haven't been deliberate with my cutting with that one. I've been deliberate with my cutting with this one. And this one here is 6.3 by 7.3. And I've just lined up the bird so that I get the image. Okay, well, when we stamp the sentiment, we're also going to do a little bit of cutting of the sentiment as well. So I'm going to cut it into thinking, and then I'm going to do of you. Now, you can use your take a pick tool to lift up your backings. That's a good little tip that I've seen, and as easy as that. There we go. All right, next thing is to pop. So we're going to pop this up in our top right corner. So we want a little bit at big bit at the top, small bits at the side. So we've got some thread coming out this side here, down the bottom. Okay, the only thing I would like is I would like some thread coming out the sides here, so just going to do a little bit of an adjustment. Okay, and just make sure we're lining everything up. Okay, now I've just realized I've been rushing a little bit here, haven't I? And I probably should have adhered that already, but you know, I'm gonna go with the flow. We're gonna go with how it is. All right, and then that's just going to be centered inside that rectangle. There we go. Our little fussy cut bird that we did. Just going to put some dimensionals. This time I'm going to be using the mini dimensionals. And this little guy, he's going to be kind of flying in. Kind of getting where we would like him. Flying in from the side here. Okay. Yeah, he actually looks better that way. I'm going to need some dimensionals on his tail, but I'm probably going to have to cut a mini dimensional in half to be able to be on that tail. So we'll just pop him out. We'll grab our mini dimensionals, and I'm just going to cut one of those in half. There we go. Use our take a pick tool and then pop that little dimensional on his tail there. Beautiful placement. Okay, now what else is going to be hanging over the edge? I might actually double up that dimensional, so just his wings here and his little bottom. Okay. Right. So his little bottom. And his wings. here. Okay, I did have another half, so I might grab that and just pop that onto one of these little tail feathers. Now, because we need to double up, I'm going to cut another dimensional in half. Okay, take off our backings. We are getting closer and closer to the school holidays, and I'm so looking forward to these school holidays. We've got a trip to Perth for the kids' Country Week soccer, so that's really exciting. All my kids are in the Country Week, and yep, so we'll be staying up there for a week. So you may or may not get a post from me. We'll just see if I'm prepared in advance. And then after the week of Country Week soccer, we are then going down south. So the southwest of Western Australia, and we're going to go to a place called Bunbury, and that's where my grandchildren live. And so we're going to go and visit the Grandies. And my husband's also talking about popping into the Parongarups on the way back to Esperance, and, you know, just having a casual day climb of Bluff Knoll. So I already said I probably won't be climbing that. I'm just not in the best physical shape at the moment to be able to do that. So my job that day will be tending to the home fires. So I'll, you know, be prepping their lunches and getting their snacks all organised, and then waving them off and wishing them all the best and good luck. Of course, you know, this is weather dependent, so as long as the weather is nice, yeah, that's the plans for the coming school holidays. That's quite exciting. And I'm also looking forward to, once we've done our little Parongarup trip, Country Week trip, I'm also really excited to, you know, just get back home and get prepared for the next term. And we'll hear very soon as well about what's happening classroom position wise. That'll be getting announced very soon too, so start thinking about next year. But yeah, at the moment just focusing on the class and where we're at the moment. All right, so we've got our thread, our little background bit, we've got our little bird. We could even bring in our earth tones, our shimmer gems. But before we do that, let's stamp our thinking of you always sentiment. We're not going to be using the always, or we might. We'll see how it looks. All right, so bring in a bit of scrap white, your Memento black ink, and ink up sentiment. Okay, stamp it on. So I'm not worried too much about the placement of this because I'm going to be cutting it out. Okay, so we'll grab in our paper snips. All right, let's have a look. How did the always go? Okay, well, we'll keep it to the side for now. We'll see what happens. And then we're going to, so we've had to cut really close to the G and the Y. So we're going to maintain that by cutting nice and close to the top letters as well. Okay, and as I said before, we're going to be keeping thinking, and so I'm going to cut there. Okay, so we're doing thinking, and we'll just do the of you. So again, cut that closer to that last letter. Okay, we might want to do some angling, thinking of you. Okay, so no, I'm not going to use the always, and I'm going to adhere that directly as well. So I just need some glue on this side. But not over to the right edge because that's going to be hanging over. So we'll do thinking there. And then we'll do of you. And again, keeping it away from the right side. Oh dear. Love this glass mat. So even if it falls over, it's just a quick little wipe. Okay, and of you. Thinking of you, just there. And we'll finish off with some of those earth tone shimmer gems. If you haven't seen them before, I'll open up the pack. Alright, so these are the earth tone shimmer gems. Okay, and we'll bring in our take a pick. And we'll use the big ones, and I think we'll go for our browns. Okay, so, and we'll pop one up here. Pop one here, and we will go for a third, if, or maybe 5. We'll see how it's all looking. Might go here, 5, so 3. Okay. All right, let's do the inside of the card. So you just want to bring in a piece of white cardstock. It's 14.3 by 10. And I'm going to leave it blank for now. So it's a thinking of you card. I think this would be actually a lovely little card to give to my mum. And so it's a 1-year anniversary since my father passed away. So that'll be a really sweet card to give to my mum. So I'll just write inside this card just some words of comfort and encouragement after a year without Dad. Got that glue down here. Now, I've got one of those awesome adhesive rubbers. So I'll grab my adhesive rubber and I'll get rid of that. But I won't hold you up anymore. Thanks so much for coming along and watching this video and how, you know, I've put this card together, and I hope you get a chance to do something similar. And I hope you're really enjoying this Winternest suite. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I hope you can get your hands on it. All right then, until next week, bye-bye.